Good morning, guys. So it is Monday morning. It's 7 a.m. What I do is I come upstairs. Everyone's still asleep, so I'm like, I'll come upstairs, reply to emails, reply to some messages from clients, then go for a dog walk, and then obviously back to work and then train this afternoon. That's why I'm whispering. So I hope you can hear me. But anyway, welcome to a new vlog. Basically, it's gonna be a full day of eating, going through everything. Of course, I'm now on a diet. So yeah, it's gonna be a rundown of everything. Yeah, so it's a morning of work, so I'll catch you guys when I have breakfast. I'm away. Morning routine. I try and get through one of these by at least like 10 o'clock. This is like 1.5 litres. I try and drink like 4 to 5 litres every single day. Having a big bottle like this helps me a lot. Sugar-free squash, or it is actually in a sugar-free strawberry drink from Volvic. Very, very good. Highly recommend if you're struggling to get water in. Okay, so mum was like, anyone want a coffee? I don't think you can even see that. And I was like, yes, I'm gonna have a black one with sugar-free syrup, the best. And Harvey wants a Monster, but not until later, so he's not having one. So mum's brought me up my G-Mug. I have black coffee with salted caramel, sugar-free syrup. I think it's like 1 or 2 like shot worths, but it's so good. Do not need milk. It's my favourite. Literally there's like 1 calorie I think in this, in like black coffee, so it's perfect. Da-dum. Da-dum. Hello. Say good morning to the vlog. Sorry guys, that was a bit wobbly there, my hand. Say good morning.
Why are you wearing my hoodie again?
Excuse the absolute messy room. I actually can't believe I'm showing this. It's really embarrassing. Basically, one of us sits in bed, one of us sits upstairs on check-in day because we're waiting for Harv to get his iMac, and we obviously do video check-ins.
Might be here today.
Matt gang, whoop whoop. It's breakfast time, by the way. It is now.
What do you think of the years?
It's 9 a.m. Oh wow, sexy.
Yeah, but this is what happens when you get up at 5 a.m. and crack on the check-in.
You did not get... So, on the cards for breakfast today, wow, I look rough.
Well, you look nice.
Don't I? Okay, for breakfast, I'm going to have the usual. I'm going to have bagels with jam. Some days I've been having it with butter, but I'm all about... Ooh! I'm having jam this morning because obviously calories have been lowered. I don't want to use all my calories on butter, which is quite high in fat, as we know. It's my favourite, but unfortunately... So my favourite bagels were £1. They were on offer, which is amazing. So I got like 5 packs. Woohoo! Love a good bargain, I do. Then on top of that, I'm literally gonna have jam. So I'm gonna have 2 bagels and 50 grams of jam. Obviously I'll put the macros and everything on the screen, so you'll be able to see, but I'm gonna toast them, yeah. Woohoo!
Make sure it's down.
It's now 9:40. I had to watch Lola because she decided to roll in something on the walk with mum, which is brilliant. But I'm now going to sit here until I think I'm going to do another hour, then go train, then come back. Then I've got a call this afternoon, and I usually upload to Instagram about 1ish, 1:30, so kind of like work my day around that. And my intro workout drink, obviously I have my MyProtein shaker here. GLJ to save yourself like 37%, to use my link as well. That is what gives me the small amount of commission. So thank you so much if you do. Now I have cyclic dextrin. I have 25 grams of this. I then have 20 grams of Impact EAAs. I think this is the raspberry lemonade flavour. Yes, and then I think you can hear Harvey upstairs. And then I also have 3 grams of creatine in this. So... Oh, I've got 2 shakers here. Okay, so this is like 25 grams of cyclic dextrin. Ooh, close, close, close. There we go. So 25 grams of that. Then I have 20 grams of EAAs. Now I use a big spoon because it's easier. It's like, will I spill it? Oh, almost there. Now this is, I only have this on training days. I have creatine every single day. There we go, 20 grams of that. I have 3 grams of this. I take the creatine every single day, however, and I highly recommend you do as well if you do not. So it basically tastes of raspberry lemonade, because you cannot taste the cyclodextrin. You cannot taste the creatine either. So yeah, it's a really easy drink. I try and drink between around 1 litre to 1.5 litres in my training sessions. And I highly recommend you do the same if you do not, because very key and very important to drink throughout your training sessions. So let's go. Okay, so I've currently only done like oh my god, the light. I've only done like 2,000 steps, and my goal is 10,000. So I'm now gonna go for a little bit of a walk, try and get my steps like 4K, and then go for a walk after my call this afternoon. On today's training plan, it's glutes and hamstrings. I don't know if I'm gonna film. I may film like a few clips, but if not, I post some of it on my Instagram story anyway. What I will say is I track every single lift, rep, etc. My training program's changed a little bit. Obviously, I'm now doing, what am I doing? I'm doing loading sets, back off sets, so kind of I'm working my way up to my heaviest weights, obviously depending on what we have. But yeah, I literally log everything. It's key, obviously key to progressive overload, key to, I'm like losing, like what is up with me today? Progressive overload is key, and if you're not logging your logs, honestly, I've got to restart this clip. If you're not okay, anyway, so if you're not logging your lifts, then I highly recommend it. It's key to progression, key to obviously hitting those goals, and it's something I need to do, and it's something I have been doing for the past 6 months, more than 6 months actually, past 9.5 months since bulking, and literally it's key. I've seen my lifts go up, shoot up, especially when I was at my peak of my bulk, and now I'm keeping them up to that point. I don't know what that sound is, but anyway, so I'm gonna get straight into it. I think I've got, what have I got? Hip thrusts, so I've got like hamstring curls, hip thrusts, split squats, Bulgarian split squats, no. And then I have, oh no, occluded walking lunges, occluded wall sits, and then a plank at the end, yay. I will not lie, like home training is definitely hard to also get motivation, but obviously just tick those boxes off every single day. I keep reminding myself of that end goal, and to be honest, it's kind of a good space time for me to like stop working. So I put my headphones on, kind of clock out, and just focus on me and myself and my goals. So let's try and hit a new PR for hip thrusts. I think it's 130 for like 5 reps, I think, 5 or 8. Yeah, well, I'll keep you guys updated. Anyway, so I'm gonna get straight into it. Okay, so right now I have 90 kg on the bar. Basically what I do is I do like 2 to 3 reps, push the weight up, 2 to 3 reps, push the weight up, and then I continue that until I know it's like my top set. And then I think my rep range is 5 to 8, and then I'll obviously do that. I also intensify it with glute band. This is from BND. I got gifted it a while ago now. They're really good. Fabric. You can, if not, get them from Amazon. Really cheap. Fabric ones are the ones I definitely recommend. And also you can now get ones that have stuff in the inside. Alphalete do them as well. I just don't have them here because I want to get those dirty. Because everything gets dirty here. Like, it's a very dirty place. So I'm like, what do I look like right now? Anyway, I have changed jumper because this is like my dirty one as well for training. So yeah, I'm gonna work these up now until about 130. Gonna maybe potentially try and push a bit higher, but we don't have any 2.5, so it's quite hard. I have to then jump up by another 10, which is quite annoying, but anything you could do, I can do better. I can do better than you. Drop my first single, let go, he rap. You thought it was as you can see from that video, when I was doing, sorry, I'm out of breath, when I was doing 90 kilograms, I'm keeping my tempo that I want to do for my back off and loading set. So right now I push it up to 100, go do the same, 2 to 3 reps, same tempo, and then keep progressing that up, 2 to 3 reps until I can then go obviously to my loading set. And then for my back off set, I'm going to drop the weight, and it's more reps. I think it's like 12 to 15 reps, still with the glute band on. I'm out of breath, as you can tell. So looking at my phone last week where I keep my notes, and then I'll transfer them onto my document for my tracker, for my progress, my lifts. I did 130 for 10 last week. I meant to be doing 8 to 10 hip thrusts, my loading set. So realistically, I should be able to push up this week because I obviously hit the max amount of reps. I've got just loaded 130 on the bar, so I'm gonna give it a go for like 2 to 3 reps again, see how it feels, and then May push it up to 140. That will be my like PB, I think. And then obviously I have to drop the weight for 12 to 15 reps, which last week I did 110 for 13. So realistically I want to keep to 110 and get that obviously up to the top of 15. Yes, I hope that is helpful. I have kind of jumped my way up a little bit because obviously I don't want to get fatigued. And yeah, that is the main reason realistically. Don't want to be fatigued for obviously it's such a big compound movement. Okay, so as you saw, 130 for 2. Flew up pretty easily. It's now going to be obviously keeping that tempo, making sure I focus on that tempo, because otherwise there's no point. I might as well just keep the same 130. So let's try 140. If it doesn't go to plan, we'll just drop the weight, and we'll redo that, and we'll work my way back up gradually. Okay, breathe.
Say less. If it's less than the check, say less. If you can say it best, say less. I'm taking all best, say less. Talking too much, say less. If it's less than the check, say.
Okay. My hair, it always does that. I'll take that. That was heavy, very heavy. 5 decent reps. The last one was not obviously because I paused at the bottom. Got out of the tempo, but I'll take that for a PB. Next up we have Bulgarian split squat. It's glute focused, so I have a slight more obviously lean on my torso towards the front. A slightly bit wider stance in the movement. These absolutely kill me. I'm going to try and push for 22.5 kg on each dumbbell. Ooh, I absolutely hate this exercise. Like, if you follow me on Instagram, you will know it's like my most hated exercise. But anyway, before my battery runs out, I'm going to try and obviously film all my session. Again, I'm doing a loading set and a back off set, so I'm going to start with 22.5. Last week I got 20 quite easily, and I think I could have pushed up. So I'm going to try pushing up this week and see how I get on.
If you can say it best, say less. I'm taking all best, say less. I'm a one-to-one, I could never be you. Little me tools, no I can't be fooled. Little me tools, no I hate these dudes. I'm a one-to-one, I could never be you. Anything you could do, I could.
I think my camera's about to die. They are absolutely vile. Hate them. So now I've just got to do my back off set. I think I'll probably drop down to 18 kg roughly. See how I get on. And then wall sits, walking lunges, and then a plank to finish. If I don't end up filming the rest, that is what I did. They're body weight stuff anyway, those last 3 exercises. The first like 3 are disgusting, heavy movements. So next up I have these occlusion bands on. I've discussed on my story, and I'll probably go into a bit more detail later. Basically, they restrict your blood flow. Obviously the muscle I'm working, they intensify the workout. So I'm going to do a superset of walking, body weight, when I say body weight, literally just myself, lunges and body weight wall sits. It's disgusting. 3 times. It's vile. I just like it, but it gets it done.
Never borrow from no man. How you talking ownership and no land? I got my roll on, now I'm rolling. I drive all my cars like they're stolen.
Now this is a very exciting moment for half.
Finally, I'm part of the team.
3, 2, 1, bam, bada bam. Up and this way.
Careful, careful.
Ooh, exciting. Okay, so it's now 1 o'clock. I've just got back from my session. It was about an hour long. It was really, really good. So I'm gonna go eat some food. I'm thinking a tuna toasty. I'm fancying, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna save, I've got pasta cooked, but I'm gonna save that for after my call with MyProtein at like 3. So I'm trying to space my meals out between like 4 and 5 meals a day roughly. And then some snacks in between. So this is meal 2 before. I've got tuna, sweet corn, mayo and cheese in a bagel. And then, oh, it's upside down, oh, oops. And then the second is gonna be toasted. Now, are we ready for the reveal? Dun, da da dun. Oh my God, looks delicious. I'll show you guys in a sec. Here we have it. Ooh, delicious. Yes. What do you think? Looks
To be
good,
fair,
doesn't it?
I mean, I would have taken out the sweet corn myself, but And put salad leaves in it.
Ooh,
I'd
no.
prefer a bit
They'd
of
be
lettuce.
burnt.
Yeah, that'd be fine. It's better than burnt sweet corn, isn't it?
I love burnt sweet corn. So it is now 3:30. I've just finished my call with MyProtein, and it's now for meal 3. I'm gonna have pasta, which I cooked yesterday. There, you can't really see it. I've got meatballs, lean beef meatballs from Muscle Food, and then I'm having, honestly, Mr. Grossman, if you're watching this, you have the best sauce ever invented. Like, this is just like, when we go to the shops, I'm like, I'm gonna treat myself to Mr. Lloydie. That's like, he's just so good. This is the tomato and smoked bacon. Then I'm gonna have probably some peas, and then that's meal 3, and then I'll probably eat dinner at like 6 or 7. As you guys know, I have a step goal. Currently I've hit 6.8k steps. You can't even see that. So what I do is, when I'm just cooking dinner, I'm just gonna walk up and down here until my meatballs are cooked. But I just need to move them about a little bit. Just gets in a couple more 100 steps. Easy peasy peasy. So what have I got, like 3k left to go step wise. So I think if I can get myself to about 8k, I will then go for just a quick walk, like a 10-15 minute walk this evening. Once work is done, probably, yeah, 15-20 minute walk. Basically this is what I do, just walk up and down. It looks quite weird, but gets my job done, and it gets my steps in, so highly recommend. So next up on the food today, we have 160 grams of pasta. I don't know what I'm talking, you'll see it on the screen in a minute. But meatballs, delicious. Good evening, guys. So as you can tell, freshly clean hair.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't tell that.
It's 7:30. We stopped working, freshened up. It's Hobby's hoodie.
Again.
Yeah. So
I just really like men's
dinner
hoodies.
time.
They're just massive.
Nobody found you funny, Half.
Is it acceptable to have a monster at this time?
No, don't be stupid.
Good, because I've got a rain instead.
For din-dins, as I was saying,
Din-dins.
I am going to have, we did a Muscle Food order if you couldn't already tell. These are a little bit frozen, so I'm going to have to defrost them. They are chicken and lime sausages. I think I've got 3. Only 3. I'm going to have pasta, I believe, probably again for the second.
I'm having tuna.
Are you? I have my tuna. Is that our last tuna?
Yep. I take it I'll leave that for tomorrow then.
I am gonna try and fit in some kind of like chocolate, because I am fancying some kind of chocolate. And while I'm doing If Fit Your Macros, now I need to use and abuse this and like enjoy that, because otherwise I'm gonna go back on a meal plan. It's gonna be very like,
regimented.
yeah, that's the word I'm looking for, because obviously you need to keep foods plain and simple for prep, so we can see obviously how my body's reacting. We have no like bloating issues, etc. Of course, I'm gonna get bloated when it's time of the month. But basically just to keep everything under control. It's a strict diet. It's not a lifestyle diet. I look like I have a full fringe here, like, oh yes. Okay, so I'm not that happy. Obviously I'm dieting now.
Happy.
Yeah, I'm in a dieting phase now, and
Oh, it's so terrible! I've only got 50 grams of pasta!
I've swapped it for rice because realistically that will make me fuller. And that is the tiniest portion I have seen in a long time.
If it helps, I've got 3 wraps and 500 grams of rice to eat.
Whatever. I'm used to literally the biggest portions of pasta ever. Now, I'm having to cut down. To be fair, I did have quite a big portion. I had 160 grams of uncooked pasta at lunch. Really, this is because I pre-prepped it the day before.
She's so organised, this GLJ Fitness.
So yeah, but I'm having it with 6 sausages. I got it wrong. And got myself a Reese's peanut butter cup. Oh,
no way, Jose.
And then I also have a salted caramel chocolate, because I fancy some kind of chocolate. So these are going to be my snacks during...
Right, when are you going to wrap this up?
Harvey! What was that for? I'm going to eat this on camera. Live taste test review of a Reese's cup.
Have you had them before?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
What I did want to come on here and say while I'm bending down, because basically... Lola, stop smelling me. Dun,
Grandma would not be happy if she saw you do this.
I definitely just fell over. She's all okay. Honey Bubby! Yes, you are. Gently. Hello there! Okay, so as I was saying, Hobby, don't let her eat your wrap. She's on a diet.
No, I'm not.
She actually is out of her dieting phase. She was a little bit chubby, the vet said so.
She's into her reverse diet now.
She's lost some weight, haven't you, puppy?
Oh.
Okay, so these are really, really, really good vitamin C drinks, and they help me drink even more water. If you're struggling to drink water, highly recommend them from Lidl or Aldi. They're like 50p, I think.
Aldi.
Dinner is served. It actually looks very small for me. Obviously 6 sausages, 100 grams of green beans, rice, and then some sauce. Delicious! And then that is all.
Yeah! Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Hello. We have sausages and rice.
8:43. I need to get 1.7k steps in.
Oh my goodness, Casper, you alright?
1.7k steps
Hold on, we'll
in.
make sure the lighting's good. Down lighting, down lighting. Camera, action.
And Half said he'll come on a walk with me, so we're off.
I can easily hit 12,000 steps, whereas Georgia suddenly only needs to hit 10,000. It's like it's the end of the world.
It's because Mum walked the dogs this morning.
Yes.
Because I didn't have to walk the dogs.
Because Kaz is too amazing and walks the dogs for us.
Yeah, so it made my life easier. Obviously check-in day on Monday. Right, anyway, we'll catch you guys in a little bit because it's windy. Just like that, by 9 o'clock dead on, we're on 9,750. I'll walk around when I brush my teeth. We're gonna end the vlog here. We hope you guys enjoyed it. Please remember to hit the like button, subscribe, and comment what you want to see next week. Bye!